Hello everyone, it says 58 here. I'm dying, but that's okay. So I've heard a lot about this one game over Twitter. I'm still sick a little bit, so, well, a lot of it, but, you know, who cares? And I hear that it's pretty good. It's called Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I'm not sure how it works. Sorry if I cough into the microphone a lot. I'm very still sick. And, I'm just a mess. But, yeah. So, it seems that stream health is going good-ish. So, is there someone? Yay, there's one person here. Hi, one person. I'm sorry that I sound so bad. And so, like, unprofessional. It's like, oh, Zach, why are you fucking streaming if you're sick and you're fucking dying? It's because I love you guys and I want you guys to have something from me other than just love live content. So I decided, oh, hey, I'll just either I'll stream this and then I'll do work on my room tomorrow if I'm staying home. Which is very probable, considering I can't talk very much. Why am I doing a visual novel if I can't talk much? I have no clue. I can't really add a lot of emphasis into my voice. I don't really know why I'm doing this stuff, but I'm gonna try and actually just be as entertaining as possible. I need to turn up my fan. It's way too hot in this room. I can't open the window because my sister's in here. Nikki, you want to say hi to all the people I'm streaming to, which is absolutely no one right now?
What?
That was my sister. Okay, so I guess now we could switch over to ddlc. I just nabbed a picture off of Google Images. We're gonna boot up the game first, actually. How about that? That's probably a smart idea. So, the person in chat, if you're there, please speak unto me, the dumbass, and I will hear you. So let's get a window capture. Previous. Shit. Wait. Oh well, you know what? Just window capture. What? That's not. Wait, what? Hold on. Shit. Wait, Let's remove that. There we go. And now add window capture. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, whenever that decides to reload, maybe. I'm so sorry. Alright, well, we'll just leave that off for now, and I'll read out your comments out loud. If there are any of you that will be here, because I doubt that. I'm gonna tweet out my stream one more time. Yeah. There we go. Now, we have ddlc running, so I guess, would that be game capture? Would it work with game capture? Oh, it's working. This game is not suitable for children who are, or those who are easily disturbed. So I guess it's in widescreen, so I guess we didn't need the actual background image. That's pretty nice, I guess. I don't have to spend as much time configuring everything. Now the thing is, how am I going to see chat? I'm thinking that we may just have to wing it. Let me see. There's still like one person watching. Please call out to the class, good sir or madam, whomever you may be, if you're watching, and I will read your comment out aloud because I want to talk. Please, speech. Alright, so got the game running, got chat up. I say this is ready for a spectacularly shit stream. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warning, please visit http://ddlc.my/warning.html. So yeah, go to that. Click off this stream if you don't like gore or something, because I've heard this game gets pretty fucking violent. We're not going to be doing the full game today. We're probably going to do like maybe maybe like, if this game works in chapters, 2 or 3 chapters. By playing ddlc, You agree that you are at least 13 years of age, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. I am in fact almost 17. So. This is cute music. We're gonna go new game. My name? My name Jeff? Nah. I'm on a Back to the Future kick right now, so we're gonna be Marty McFly. We're not gonna write McFly, but we're gonna be Marty. Don't tell Marty's girlfriend from 1985. For Marty Jr. Hey. I see an annoying girl running. Wow, you just immediately think she's annoying. Nice. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. Then why'd you call her annoying? You know, the kind of friend you've never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting in high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah? You should like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Marty. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want. Whatever you say, Sayori. Note to self, don't check Twitter in the middle of a Let's Play, because you're really distracted. You hear that, Feature Me? We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Marty, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations when I dismissively go along with whatever she's talking about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Relatable. Pissed. Hello, if you're there, person. I know that I can see one person is watching. Please speak yourself up. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Aw. That's nice. Piss off, Sayori.
What?
A game called Doki Doki Literature Club.
All I heard you say was piss off, Sailor Moon.
I said, oh, that's nice. Piss off. Because he's already saying how he thinks she's annoying.
Don't tell
I'm gonna tell Sayori to piss off all I want.
Sounds like you said so again.
And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. How's about you eat my micro dick? Sayori, piss off.
Don't be rude, Sayori! I don't know her, but don't be rude. Don't be a bitch.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. And you know what? It's not me, it's Marty.
Marty can fuck off.
I'm playing as Marty. My sister, ladies and gentlemen. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why did I myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Relatable. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Wow, we're just an asshole. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one who showed interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Not Suki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning to have as to have planned this all out yesterday. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh. That's, a little too relatable. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori is always saying nice things about you. Girl 2, seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Marty, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Holy shit, the power of Christ compels me. What are you fucking laughing at?
There was a show last night, and the guy was high, and he thought one of his friends was a demon, so he had like salad tongs and a spoon tied into a cross, and he was screaming, "The power of Christ compels you." I think he was high.
I think you and I need to hang out more.
The power of Christ.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry. Natsuki. Girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki. She's always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Marty. Monica smiles sweetly. I like Monica. She's cute. I think I might go for Monica, but I'm not sure yet. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Marty. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. But how about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over into the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs... Why did I roll the R and grabs? Grabs a wrapped tray, and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to You moron, you sit next to Monica. She's so sweet and genuine and pretty. You even said so yourself, you moron. Oh shit, I accidentally went straight to OBS again. Crap. Really, is no one watching the stream? Is it just a bot that's watching right now? Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Fucking Sayori. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yeah. Yeah, everywhere. Made them for you or anything. Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe... But not for you, you know... You dummy. Oh, they use the you dummy thing. I wanna fucking kill myself. Jump off the London Bridge. Like that one YouTuber. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I mean, it doesn't... I don't think it would help you enjoy a fucking cupcake. You know what, hold on. Let me get expert knowledge on this. Nikki! Is tea good with cupcakes?
Yes.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently I'm the fucking moron here. Thank you. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Oh, I can't choose between Monica and Yuri. They're both so cute. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Hahaha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Huh. Holy shit, I really like Monica. She's so fucking nice. I think we may go for Monica, and if we don't, we'll go for Yuri. Monica really is a great leader. Shut up, Sayori. Yuri also nods in agreement. But I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort into to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. What are you talking about? Books grab your attention fucking immediately. They're books. That's what they do. Monica may have a brain cell missing. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. How is this game, like, fucking disturbing people? I'm confused. This seems sweet. This, like, oh my god, it's like an actual cupcake turned into a video game. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Oh great, I'm being called by my mom. Give me a second. Short interruption, sorry folks. Had to check on, my mom checked on me to see if I was doing better. Speaking of if I'm doing better, let's check the actual poll that I sent to myself. Whether or not majority of people, which is 12 votes, 75% say yes, 17% say no, and 8%, which is one vote, says kill yourself, Zach, you dummy. That was me. I voted that on myself. Anyways, let's get back to this game. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about books. I want to say books instead of literature because it's so long. It's ebonics. Shush. So Marty, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I think we may be going Yuri now. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the worlds of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped at something I could relate to at the minimal level. I can relate. This is basically how I talk to people. Yeah, I did a that once. I did a thing once. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Well, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Money. Fuck. I'm actually dying. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give Me That Bag. Fine. Ugh. Both of them are tempting me on who to choose. They're both so perfect and pretty and nice and funny. And the stream health is actually decent. What the fuck? This is interesting, seeing the stream health not completely broken. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Oh, it's Nikki. It's Nikki trying to deny the fact that she's a cute little teddy bear. Isn't that right, Nikki? Isn't that right? You can't... See, she's adorable. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. True form writing is writing to oneself. And you must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, I have diabetes now. That was so sweet and sugary that I got diabetes. I guess it's the same for Yeti. No, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, how do you do that? I have an idea for everyone. Her sprite is so wide. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. That next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Fucking goddamn it, Sayori. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Marty? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's... Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That was a very spur-of-the-moment interruption. Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Marty... Y'all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Crushed by the power of women. Yes, I'm so happy. Sir. Hello, Mario Toho. And you already did that. I'm not gonna copy your idea. But that would have been funny if I named the main character Mario. I'm on a Back to the Future kick, so that's why he's Marty. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Monica's like blocking the mini girl. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Marty, I look forward to how you express yourself. Yeah. Hey, it's Mario poem. Well, I mean, Marty is pretty close to Mario. Right? It's Marty poem. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Shit, I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. God damn, I recognize that. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Marty, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow close to one of these girls. Alright. It does. It's like... It's 3 words off. Alright, it's 3 letters off. No, it's 2 letters off. Shush you. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. Nico Nico ni. Nikki. Your personal issues are coming up in the microphone. Your conversation with whoever you're on the phone with can be heard by thousands of people if they wanted to. A friend. Anyway, shush. It kind of does. It's like a letter or 2 off. Mario. There you go. To make the most of my circumstances, I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh wait, do I actually write? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whomever likes your poem the most. I want to impress Yuri, but I also want to... Depression... Unrestrained... Empty... Oh, shit. No, wait. Disarray. Calm. Fuck. Incongruent. Unstable. Anyway. Shit. Imagination. No, I just select one, so I just... Tragedy... Ambient... So I gotta go deep and profound for her. Melancholy, the long words. Climax. Or not. You can actually... Wait, what? Hello. disoriented existence. Shiny suicide is probably the best combination of words I will ever think of in my life. Boop. Intellectual. I'm a Rick and Morty fan. I'm intellectual. Hi again, Marty. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. On us. Nah, don't worry. Ooh, this may be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the club. Back at the club again, not again. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Marty. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh shit! Skippity-bippity. Oh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. It's not foreshadowing. What do you mean by it's not foreshadowing? I'm scared. Don't worry, guys. Marty always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Sayori, you're becoming a little too relatable. Stop, please stop. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Marty can become good friends too. Do that pose one more time, Yuri. Do that pose one more time, and I'm going with your route. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you and Yuri even brought... Oh, Yuri brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Yeah, me? Not really? Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. We're going Yuri's route. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Gary reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it'll keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? I know. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Speaking of books to read, I have a book to read, and it's called Francis of the Filth. You can buy it at Amazon. You can buy it on Amazon. Just look up Francis of the Filth. I suggest the hardback cover because hardbacks are always better than paperbacks. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some schedule activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but noticing her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. This 455% had to do with me picking more words that Yuri would like, didn't it? I bet so. She sneaks another glance at me. Her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mothered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. I was focused. Then I probably wouldn't... If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed you in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Shush, bird. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyways? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Ah, Russians. My favorite of the subjects. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what, And she does. She ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Marty? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Is this like the foreshadowing? Is this foreshadowing the fact that are people gonna die in this? Mario Toho, please help me. What you got, John? Alright. Is someone gonna die? I have a feeling someone's gonna die. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Yuri, you're scaring me. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Holy shit. This is actually very relatable. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started at reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seemed a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Oh, we're back down to one person watching. Actually, we're up to a minute and 5 seconds, so I'd say that's a good place to hit save, empty slot, and end off. So I thank you all so much for watching. Yes, I'm sure I want to quit here. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please, if you enjoyed it, Falcon, punch the subscribe button, Grady to the like button, and pull Adulto if you didn't like it. And I will see you all next time with probably more Doki Doki Literature Club. See you all then.